Hi, welcome to Cal Poly's Cal State Applied tutorial series. My name is Nicolette and I'm an admissions officer with Cal Poly. In this video, we will be covering the A through G matching tile of the academic history quadrant. Let's get started.
To begin, click the A to G matching page. After you have entered all of your high school and college coursework, you'll navigate to this tab. To make changes, you click the Update A to G Courses button in the bottom corner. From here, you'll need to toggle out each year of coursework that you've entered. Note that if your coursework has been automatically or pulled into the system from CCGI, some of these fields may auto-populate. If you are from out of state or international, or if your high school is not part of CCGI, you will need to manually enter in these A to G areas. So to begin, we'll go through, enter in B for English, and we'll do D, and it'll make you specify D1 or D2. If you're not sure what the A through G area is for your course, if you're in California, you can go use UC Doorways. One note I would like to make about science specifically is there are some courses that don't live in the D area in UC Doorways, but they still can be applied. Let's take a look. So if I'm at Templeton High School, I've pulled up their UC Doorways page here, and I've filtered for science. And you'll see that a lot of these classes show up here in area D, but there are some courses that live down here in area G, but as long as they have this science marking, so if I, for example, took earth science, I could actually label this earth science course as an area D course instead of area G because it has this specification of saying science here in front. So same thing with veterinary science, Introduction to Animal Science. These are courses that can be used to fulfill that area D section. They don't have to be G as long as they have this science marker. So that is something to note and to research. If you have any questions about moving something from area G to area D, feel free to call our office. We're happy to look that up and walk you through it. The same goes also if you're out of state and don't have UC Doorways as a resource. We're happy to look that up and show you how you can utilize it for your purposes. Note that for Gov and Econ, as it was covered in your high school coursework entry page, part of it's going to be in progress, part of it is going to be planned, and they're separated onto those different lines. To note about Area G, if you don't have enough Area G courses, like if you only have one semester of an elective, and a workaround that can be done is to use government to complete the other side of your Area G, even though it is technically an Area A social science, as long as you already have 2 full years of an Area A, like this student does, you can borrow that government and apply it to Area G. Since we do not give extra consideration for having beyond 2 years of a social science, you're not doing yourself any sort of harm or shorting yourself any credit by borrowing that. But the system will not let you complete this area if you do not meet the minimum requirements, which is a full year of an Area G elective. So that is something to note. I'm going to hop through the rest of these real quick and fill them out since they didn't auto-populate. Note that you still need to double check the ones that did auto-populate for accuracy. At the end of the day, this is your application, so it's your responsibility to make sure that everything is as it should be. This is going to be my international school that I'm finishing here. That's why it's different. I pretended like this student went to a different school. Note that if you used middle school coursework in an area C or area E, you're going to have to toggle those out and manually fill those in as well. They're not going to auto-populate for you in most cases. And if you have any college level work, you're going to have to manually assign those. If you are in California and attending a California community college, those schools also have a UC Doorways page. So for example, if I attended Cuesta College, I'll hop over to UC Doorways, enter in Cuesta College, select my school, select the course list. You oftentimes have to go back because they haven't created a new one. And if I'm not sure where my class lives, I can look it up by the course title. So if I did, English composition, I can go like this, English composition. There's my course, English 201A, and I know that's an Area B course. So I am safe to put this as Area B. And then I can go back and search my art history course. I believe it was something like this. But all of these are Area F. And so because this course, it lives under Area F, I know that I'm okay to go over here and apply Area F to that section. Again, if you need any help with navigating UC Doorways or finding out which A through G category to apply to your coursework, please give us a call. We're happy to discuss that and walk you through the process. So I'm going to give it one more look through and make sure that everything is as it should. And then I'll hit save. And you can go back to this summary page, and you want to do a cross comparison to make sure that the years that you have entered here on the right hand side are at meet the columns on the left hand side, or go above them as well. So you want to make sure at least meeting all of those requirements. So I'm going to do a quick cross compare to make sure that that looks correct. You can disregard the GPA that displays here. We're going to recalculate the GPA for you based on the coursework that you enter, assigning it to a honors or AP section. So the GPA that's displayed here might not be exactly what you compete with. So don't worry if it doesn't match the way that you're anticipating. Also keep in mind this GPA is going to differ likely from what's on your transcript, because that transcript GPA probably includes courses that are not A through G applicable, like perhaps a seminar course or a PE course or things of that nature. So it is very normal for this GPA to be a little bit different than potentially what you were expecting. So again, you're going to want to double check this. If it's not letting you complete the page, it's probably because you're missing a designation for one of your courses. So that's something to double check. It should catch you at the end of the process as well, but it's always good to see this here. So again, that's how to fill out your A through G matching section. Thank you for watching, and feel free to contact our office with further questions. We wish you the best of luck in our process.